So how to make money online? Here are 4 easy steps that will help you to make money online. First, you want to define a target market. 2, you want to have a solution that target market is looking for. 3, you want to introduce the solution to them. And 4, you want to automate and optimize the process. I know, it sounds really easy, and it is exactly that, but it takes action and it takes fine-tuning, but it's not rocket science. So let's get started. But before we do, let me talk about the biggest mistake people make. You have a product and you try selling it online without defining the target market to buy first. And yet this is what most people do. They have a product and try selling it online. What's important is, if you have a choice, go first for the market, figure out what they're looking for, and then just provide that solution to them. Now let's take a look into this a little bit more in detail. Now, the definition is define a hungry, niche market with a problem that is willing to pay for a solution. So notice the keywords. One is hungry, niche, problem, willing to pay. I know it sounds simple, but yet we overlook those specific words very often. A niche market means that you don't go for the big population. So let's say, for example, you want to target people that are looking for information on how to make money online. Okay, that's a gigantic population. That's a lot of people. Don't go for that. What you want to do is you want to zoom into that big population and make it into a specific niche. For example, you could go for women that are looking to make money online. Or even more niche would be, or even more specific, would be women that want to make money online working from home. Or maybe more specific would be women that want to make money online working from home through social media. Okay, so the more specific you go, the less people there are, but the more targeted people there are, so it's easier to sell something to them. So don't be afraid of smaller numbers, just go for a very targeted market. Now you want them to be hungry. You want them to have a problem. Okay. Now people without a problem don't buy anything. So you want to make sure that they have a problem and that they are willing and capable to pay for that solution. So let's say, for argument's sake, your offer has to be paid for with a credit card. Make sure that you sell it in a country where people have credit cards. Now I know this sounds very simple, but it's a very simple thing to make a mistake to. Now, overall, a hungry niche market that has a problem and is willing to pay. It sounds simple, but what if you already have a product or a service you want to sell? So what do you do then? Well, first and for all, you want to try using it. And maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. If it doesn't, try optimizing it. Now, what you can do is maybe you can make an online version, a light version, or a different version for your niche market to be able to sell it online. Now, if you can't find a way to sell your existing product online, my suggestion is that you take your existing program, your existing products, your existing services, and keep selling them the way you do right now, but focus on something else online. Focus on a market that already exists online, that is hungry, that has a problem, and that is willing to pay you for offering that solution to them. So how do you do that? What you want to do, instead of figuring out everything yourself, is you want to piggyback on corporate research. Fortune 100, Fortune 500 companies, they spend a fortune every month to find out what it is that the general population wants to buy. And then they go and offer that. So they do on a big scale what we are trying to do on a smaller scale. Now, how can you leverage that? How can you leverage their investment? What you want to do is you want to read magazines and you want to look for mainstream advertising. So take a look at what kind of advertising has been used currently on TV, radio, etc. And then you will get a good idea of what kind of products, what kind of markets they are promoting. Now, to fine-tune more into the niche within that market, you can go and see what kind of keywords people are using for exactly. Use the two tools from Google that are free that I listed here on this slide, the keyword suggestion tool and Google Trends. You can easily find them by just going to Google, typing in the keyword suggestion tool or Google Trends, and you will get access to that very easily. So by doing so, you can take that big general market that you found reading the magazines and going to the mainstream advertising and zooming in into what it is specifically that people are looking for. So for argument's sake, instead of going for the big population of people or big group of people that is looking for information on how to make money online, you might want to focus maybe on women or single moms that want to work from home and make money through social media. So that's the first step. You define your target market. Okay. The second step is that you then provide a solution to them. So you figure out what kind of problem do they have. So imagine you're a single mom, well, maybe you are a single mom that wants to work from home and that wants to make money through to social media. So let's figure out what kind of problems you might have. You might, maybe you don't know how to do it, right? You need information on what kind of products do you need to sell through social media, or how do you do, or maybe you have a product but you don't know how do you get traffic to your offer, or maybe you need to know how Facebook works or Twitter works or LinkedIn works or any other profile works. So there's a lot of information that you might be missing, right? And for you to be able to make money from home, you need that information, and you're willing to pay for that information because you know that that information will help you make money for you and your children. So what you then can do is there's different options. If you have the product, if you have that information available because you know it, because you're already selling it, or because you can make it, then the first option is ideal for you, which means is that then you deliver the information in a package. It may be a video, it can be maybe an audio report or a PDF or something, and you provide that information to your target market. Now, if you don't have the information, but what you can do then is link your target market together with someone else's product. So you don't need to own any product, you just take the target market and link them together with the vendor, with the person selling the solution. Okay. Now this is called affiliate marketing. I have several videos specifically on how to do that, where to find the offers, what kind of offers convert best, etc. You can Google for them, just look through my other videos, or if you want to, just shoot me an email. I put my email address there, and I'm more than happy to send you some suggestions. Now, there's also two alternatives. If you don't really want to sell something, but more help a company sell more of their product by giving them leads. So in our example here, we have a single mom wants to work from home, through make money through the internet by using social media. If I can get her name and contact details, then that information has a value to someone that is selling a solution that she needs. So in that case, I might use a CPA offer or a cost per action or cost per acquisition offer that pays me for every time I give them the email address or maybe a zip code or something, or contact details of that person. Okay. Now again, I'm going over it very quickly. I just want to give you a brief overview in this video. You can find more videos or just shoot me an email on specific topics on how to do this. So first step was to define the market. Second step is to provide them with the solution they're looking for. The third step is to introduce them, right? There's two ways of doing that. You can use free traffic and you can use paid traffic. I put a couple of examples of both of them on the slide. But what is important to know with free traffic is that, yes, it's free, meaning that there is no advertising cost, but you will still have to put time in it. Now, if you don't have a lot of time, then you can still do it, but maybe you can outsource it. And here again, if you want to know the people I work with, just shoot me an email and I'll just introduce you to them. And that means that you have someone for just a few dollars an hour taking care of all that for you. Okay. Now, if you want to do it yourself, that's fine. Just look for more information on how to do these strategies specifically, or send me an email and I'll send you some extra information on that. So you want to introduce them to the offer. So we have the market, we have the offer, and you introduce both of them, and that's the way you make your commissions and you make money doing so. Now, last but not least, you want to automate and optimize the entire process, because your goal is not just to make money. I assume it's also to get some certain form of freedom. Now, you want to choose offers that allow a fully automated process. So there's no manual processing, no shipping, no handling, etc. That way, you know that for each sale you make, you don't have to put extra time in to actually process the order and provide the solution you promised. Also, you might want to consider using strategies that require less time to implement and manage, or outsource it so you don't have to spend your time on it. So that's about the automation. Secondly, you want to track everything. You want to track the amount of people that come to your website. You want to track the amount of people that come through each different traffic source, etc. And an easy way of doing that is using Google Analytics. If you don't know about Google Analytics, just check again. Go to Google, type in Google Analytics. It's a free tool that has a very good tracking and analytics information. Now, once you know that, and you know, for example, for every 100 people coming to the site, one person buys, so you know that you have a 1% conversion rate. What you want to do then is you want to start optimizing that page. So hopefully for 100 people, it will be 2 or 3 people that buy, or maybe 5 or 10 or 15 instead of that one person. So you make more money with the same amount of work. Now, instead of changing a lot of things at the same time, what you want to do is you want to change one thing at a time. So let's say, for example, you start with sending 100 people to your page and you have one person buying. That's great. Now you know the page as you have it as you have it right now is 1% conversion rate. Then what you want to do is you want to change, let's say, for example, your title. You have a new title and you send a new 100 people to the page, and now you have a 2% conversion rate. So you learn that the new title converts better than the old title. So what you do is you forget about the old page and you stick with the new one, because now you have a page that converts at 2%. Then, for example, the next change is that you will change the pictures on the page. So what you see is that suddenly you send 100 new people to the page, and instead of 2%, you only have 1.5% conversion rate, which means that the old pictures converted better than the new ones. So you just forget about the new page, keep the old one, and make a new change. And always what you do is one change at a time, and you keep the best converting one until you have a very nice converting page. So this is a very basic overview of what you want to do. You find the market, you figure out what their problem is, offer the solution, introduce them to the solution, and optimize and automate the process. Now, if you want to know specifically on how to do it and help with extra resources, look for more videos, email me at the email that I listed here, or just click on the link below this video, and I'll be more than happy to help you out with more information on how to get started, so you can start making money online and taking care of your needs. So I look forward to helping you. Click on the link right now, and I'll talk to you soon.